Because he knew one day I was going to do something with my life, and I never forget where I come from.
Amen.
I never treat people like they're less. If I ever look down on someone, it's to look, get them to my level, to pick them up. Like, hey, dude, I've been where you're at, you can be where I'm at. Look, I promise you this. The greatest version of yourself is right around the corner. Guys, you're so close. It's scary. You're so close to accomplish all your goals and dreams. Do you realize that? I don't think you do. Guys, hold 6 inches apart. Hold 6 inches apart. This is how close you are. Steve, you're lying to her. She don't believe you, okay? All right? You know what it is? 6 inches. Hold this up, guys. This is how close you are to accomplishing everything you want. You know where it is? Right here. Coach Mark talked about mindset. It's right here is your mindset. Yes or no? Yes. Coach Howard talked about there's never been a bigger need for what we do. Ever. But what's your mindset behind it? Are you seeing this? Are you looking at it from like, oh my goodness, everybody needs what we do? Or like, oh, this is hard. I don't know who to talk to. Guys, it's how you look at the world. I promise you, the questions you ask yourself. If you knew how good your life would be, you wouldn't play around with this thing. See, guys, that was me as a kid. I used to work in swap meets, flea markets. My mom struggled, and I remember selling teddy bears and flowers in street corners for holidays. And man, when I would see someone from school, Danny, they would make fun of me. I hated it. I can't describe it. And my brothers would cry. I'm like, dude, don't worry about it. I'm like, Johnny, this is temporary, dude. Watch. I didn't know why, but I would just put it out there. And he's like, thank God he never asked me how, because I wouldn't know how to answer it. I promise you. My little brother just believed me. I'm like, bro, don't cry, this is temporary. Like, dude, my mom sees you crying, she's gonna feel me worse. It's all right, watch, Johnny, we're gonna get out of here. This ain't gonna be our life forever. There's people like me praying for someone like you, but you're too scared to talk to them. There's people just waiting for you to give them this opportunity, and they will take off. You might not have the work ethic, but they do. You just gotta talk to them. I'm being real with you. They're hungry. Look, I remember like it was yesterday, getting dropped off at school, and these kids would always make fun of me, always tease me. They would call me dirty boy, sucio in Spanish. Oh, here he comes. And they would pile up in front of me and like pick on me, push me. And I'm like, dude, I freaking hated it. So what I started doing is when I got to school, I would run and I would go to the restroom and I would hide on top of a toilet so they wouldn't see. As soon as the bell rang, I would run to my class, and my teacher's like, you're late again, Mario. And then they would send a letter to my mom, call my mom, like, Mary Lou, your son is late every single day. She's like, there's no way. I drop him off 30 minutes early. I didn't have the heart to tell my mom that I hide in restrooms because I was tired of being picked on. And it's crazy how things happen. It's unbelievable. It was like it was yesterday. There was this man, and like, who's in your corner is everything. Who's believing in you is everything. There's this man named Mario Forney. He was my teacher. And you seen those kids pick on me, and one day he stood up for me. He was freaking unbelievable. And man, he breathed belief into me. Guys, I felt like, I'm serious. I don't share this as much because it was embarrassing, but I got so behind in school because I didn't even try. I couldn't read, I couldn't spell. They put me in special ed classes. And I'm like, damn, I'm freaking poor. I don't have my dad. I'm short and I'm done. Like, damn. I'm just being real. Like, I was so defeated. And this man said, Mario, you in my class? And I'm like, oh, I just have like a learning disability, like it's hard for me to, he's like, who told you that? I'm like, you can talk to my old teachers or my doctor and all that stuff. And he's like, no, son, you don't have a learning disability, you have an effort disability. You just don't try. He's like, you want to learn how to read? Stay after class, I'll teach you how to read. You can learn it. I had a fixed mindset. I had a victim mindset. My family and friends, you know what? I offered this opportunity to a lot of them. Oh no, man, if I make money, the government's not going to take care of me. Fixed mindset. And that's what they want to vote in. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to get into politics, but they want to control you. I was one of them. I was indoctrinated. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not talking about, but dude, they taught me in school. Teachers say, make sure you tell your parents to vote this way. In school, it teaches this. Isn't that crazy? Had this teacher. He breathed belief into me. He showed me to move from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. Changed my life. He taught me how to read. Taught me how to spell. Changed my life. Guys, you know what's so cool? I got to be successful, and you know, I think I was making like $250,000 a year, $300,000 a year, and Danny asked me to go speak for him at one of the events. And I don't know if you remember this, Danny, but someone invited my teacher to the event. I couldn't speak. I was so emotional. That was the first time, other than my parents, that another man or another woman just believed in me. And I'm like, man, Mr. Forney, I am who I am because of you. Like, and I just lost it. I couldn't even speak. Like, poor Danny's like, I probably brought this guy just to cry on stage the whole time. I couldn't speak because the man changed my life so much. Guys, you have no idea. You can have that same ripple effect in people. You don't even know it, but you will never have that if you're so damn selfish. If you're just thinking about yourself. Guys, you getting big here, it's not just about you. It's not just about your kids. You never know who you're going to inspire to not give up on their goals and dreams and go for it. You wouldn't believe how many people go up to me and say, Mario, I didn't give up because of you. I don't even know them. I would listen to your audios, your video, I'm like, my goodness, the ripple effect by one teacher that believed in me. And then I lost him. And then came Susan and Art Carrion. My uplines that were not winning big, when I joined the business, Chris, this is crazy. Their car got repoed. She had 3 houses. They lost all 3 houses when I joined the business. She hit 200K and then went back down to 100,000 income. And her husband left the job that was making almost 100 grand a year. They lost everything when I joined the business. Had no idea. Never would have known. Never would have known. She's in the office. One day we get to the office. The doors are locked. I'm like, what's going on? We're remodeling.